beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas, home of some Conference 3A3 football action on the gridiron. It's the Corning Bobcats, the Hoxie Mustangs. It's Arkansas high school football, and it is next.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank.
Friday Night Lights are back. You just don't realize how passionate this fan base is until you experience a game day in God's country. Gutierrez, play action, scrambled to his right, unloads a cannon, and the boom was unloaded on the defender. Holy hay bells, what a catch in the corner. Oh, a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. The best mascot in the state. Call the Redeem Team in 2019, the black and gold are back. CSR superfan Kanan Sandy. The Dukes, he's on the loose, under pressure, throws a strike to Grubb. He turns them, he burns them. Touchdown, C-Town. Flash on the dash. Goodbye, baby. They're not going to catch him tonight. The great white shadow slicing, dicing his way. That's a pick six. Touchdown, C-A-S. Welcome to the award-winning CSR Live, Arkansas's #1 viewed high school sports streaming company, and your home for Corning Bobcat football. It's time.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Corning Sports Report's live coverage of Corning Bobcat football. We've got some Conference 3A3 action tonight here in God's country. We've got our beautiful, beloved Corning Bobcat logo on the right side of your screen there, and we are hosting the Hoxie Mustangs, as you see on the left side of your screen. Bobcat Stadium is your destination here on the campus of Corning High School. Alongside me tonight, you'll see to the side of me here. You ready? I'm about to, bam, that guy right there. That's Mr. Zach. There we go. Get a little wave. It's Mr. Zach Brown. He's not in a band, no. If he had a beanie, though, it would look awful close. It would. Can you sing a little chicken fried for us?
I'll do that for Halloween.
You are? Hey, we're going to go. Hey, speaking of, this is another person that's with us tonight, my beautiful wife, Heather Earls. We're going to go as Dolly and Kenny this year. Yeah, absolutely. Islands in the stream.
I'm going to be Kenny. He's going to be Dolly.
I can't do the voice. And I can't sit still either. Kenny's just so calm and cool, and he's just kind of like that. And I'm dancing, man, so that never works, guys. We are about 9 minutes to go here before we kick this thing off. Again, conference action here. We are hosting. We've got 2 home games in a row. We'd love to get you out here in these stands if we can. If you're listening to us right now and are able in any way, get out here. Let's support these kids if at all possible. Hey, let's talk about our opponent tonight, the Hoxie Mustangs. They come in here 5-0 overall, 2-0 in conference. They have won 24, count them, 24 regular season games in a row. Not too salty. State semifinal appearance last year. That was the only one in school history for them. So they're coming off their best season in school history. And we've got, come on, get over here. We've got the voice of the Bobcats, Mr. Rich Martin. Look at the overalls there, guys. Can we get that on? Yeah, we got that on TV. The last time he wore those, we won. So you are the good luck charm. So thank goodness you showed up.
Oh, yeah, I'll be here.
Always the voice of the Bobcats. We appreciate him. Rich, 24 years, is that right? 24 years of volunteering here at Corning High School, and we sure couldn't have Friday Night Lights without that man right there. We appreciate him. Everybody, we got so many people here. Shannon Kasinger, she's on the score. Can you get in there? You got your hand there. That's a little creepy. Shannon Kasinger on the scoreboard. Heather is going to be color commentating. Zach is going to sit here and look pretty. No, I'm kidding. He's running the iPad. Clayton Van Poel. Let's get that young man on camera. There we go. He's looking away. Yeah, there we go. Look at the hair, man. I wish I had enough hair to do. Look at that. Look how much more hair he's got than I do. See, I can do that too.
I think you should grow it out.
Yeah, huh. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't talk. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Over
Get you
there.
a toop.
We got Sage Gibson. If he could give us a do something. There we go. And where'd she come from? Look out of nowhere. That's Hannah Eddy right there. She's smiling. Can we get a wave? There we go. A little shimmy, something. No? Okay, never mind. Anyways, point being is we got a lot of helpers, and there's one down there. You probably, I don't know if we can get him on camera. Sage, get Dad on camera real quick if you can. Tim Earls is also with us. Sorry you guys had to see my gut there. Old Man River, he does a great job as Sage is going to get him on camera there. You see him, thank goodness he has a hat on. That bald spot would be shining pretty bright right now if not. All right, guys, again, getting back to Hoxie. Hoxie, very, very good, very, very athletic, very, very deep. Do a little bit of everything right, just to tell you the truth. They run good. They pass good. This offense this year's averaging 44 points a game. That's a high-powered offense. 400 yards a game of total offense per game. 400. 174 through the air and 224 on the ground. That's a very balanced attack. You see the cheerleaders there on your screen, and they got the, I think, is that red bows, I believe? I think it may be, and we'll get into that here in just a minute. The defense on the other side for Hoxie, very, very stout. That was their one bugaboo last year, if they had one. If they even had one, it was their defense. Well, not so much this year. They're only giving up 18 points per game. That's very stingy, like my wife, and I'm trying to get into the bread basket at home. I am not allowed to eat the bread at home. Evidently, I eat too much, and the next thing you know,
You eat it as a snack.
she says I eat it as a snack. She took her headset off. You can't hear her. She's, thank goodness. 17 tackles for a loss for Hoxie and 4 sacks, so they get in the backfield too. So definitely going to be a challenge night for the Bobcats. The Bobcats have battled a lot of things this year. Tough opponents and tough times. The old COVID bug has definitely hit us. We've had several out. I think you'll see another 1 or 2 out tonight. That's pretty key cogs in the offense and defense. So it's tough times here, but hey, we've got to hang in there, dig out of that rut, and just keep competing. No matter what that scoreboard says tonight, just keep competing. You see our captains there. That's Mr. Rhett Eddington. Look at that mullet. Can we get somebody to zoom in on that mullet? Sage, will you zoom in on that for us? Of all people, Sage has got him one too. Look at that. That is a 5-star, grade A, class 1 mullet right there. What are we doing? We got to go back to that. Look at that. Look, see, the referees are even asking. He's like, what do you put in that hair? What do you do there? To his right is Parker Davis. Parker looks like Rambo out there. I like it. Parker's a good kid, so is Rhett, and those are two very good choices there for the captains. So Corning comes in 1-4 overall. They had a forfeit loss last week with the Osceola Seminoles, or a couple weeks ago, and then last week against Manila lost as well. Tonight they're a 14-point underdog versus Hoxie. We are ranked 40 out of 46 teams in 3A. And, hey, here's one thing that's good. Dressing out 30 players on the sideline tonight. If you are a Bobcat fan and you've been here any amount of time, you know that 30 players is a big, big deal for us. So, very big deal. Do love to see that. Something that's kind of notable, and at least I think, 8-2 the last 2 years when they score first. 8-2 the last 2 years when they score first. And when scoring 30-plus, they are 9-0 the last 2 seasons. So let's keep that in mind as well. And we're going through some of our online social media engagement stuff here if we can. The one tough part for Corning this year is the offense, or lack thereof, I should say. Only 11 points per game, still trying to find their identity, different schemes. They're trying all kinds of things right now to try to figure that out and to get something going here if we can. Averaging 190 yards on the ground. Have not been at full strength, though, except for one game this year, and that was against Yellville. And that one game we were full strength, we had 355 yards of offense. Lost nearly 90% of our production from last year. Defense, pretty good, not too bad. 24 points per game allowed, not too bad this year. Forced at least 2 turnovers in every game. Every game. Forced 11 turnovers overall on 25 tackles for loss. We'll get it back out there to our captains as now we bring it back. We're fighting up here on the iPad. We got 3 of us that's running it, so it's a lot of fun. And that's for Zach. He's in the middle of all of us. Hey, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from tonight if you don't mind. And we are ready to rock and roll. You see the Bobcats there ready, too, about to come out of the inflatable there with the cheerleaders. I do not know, Shane. I did not see that. I do apologize. Sorry, don't ask me. I just work here. I am sharing the feed right now like I asked everybody else to. And Sweaty, are you ready for some football?
Absolutely.
You seem excited, ecstatic. And here they come out. They are arm in arm right there in solidarity there. There is a reason for that tonight. They're coming out in unity. And that reason is for their lost classmate. We lost a Corning High classmate just last night. Jaden Farmer is no longer with us. And I love this show of unity here from the Corning Bobcats for their fellow classmate. That is beautiful stuff right there. And real quick on that note as well, we obviously can't even imagine what the family is going through right now. We won't pretend to understand. We won't tell you that we understand because we don't, but I will tell you this. I'll tell you what I do know, is we deeply, deeply, deeply sympathize for all of you, and just know that we are here. We will be there, and if there's anything at all you need, whether it's small or big, I promise you, we will make it happen. We'll send all of our good vibes, all of our prayers, everything that we can your way. And speaking of that, we have got a donation bucket set up over here at the stadium on the home side bleachers. There's a canopy. It's red in color, and I believe that is also for Jaden, and that's why you see the red bows and the cheerleaders. And it's set up. We are selling the cloths, but we really could care less about the cloths right now. That's just a point of reference there. You buy a cloth, and that money is going to the family during this very, very, very difficult time that they are enduring. So, again, guys, here we go. It's time. Football time in God's country. End-over-end kick, deep kick, picked up at the 15-yard line by Hoxie. That's Glenn. He takes it to the far side. Up the middle, he's got a big hole, and he's got blockers to the 50 to 45. Cutting diagonally. One man to beat. And they're not going to catch him tonight. The 10-5 touchdown. Hoxie on the first play. 11:46 to go, and it's 6-0. Hoxie. That was number 7, Caden Glenn, the sophomore.
I don't think anybody even made contact with him.
I think you're right, Sweetie. I don't think anybody did. Tell you a little bit about that sophomore. He's a super sophomore. He already had 30 kickoff return yards, and, gosh, I had about 75 to the mix there. Scored on that one. He has 13 receptions this year for 369 yards and 7 touchdowns, along with 68. He gets out in space. He can break it, that's for sure. 1,400 yards last year for the undefeated conference champs junior high Mustangs. Kid's dangerous, so they got him back there, and just like that, dynamite strikes on the first play. Number 82, kicking, is Guillermo Cabello, and he's a foreign exchange student. I can't remember from what country, though. They told me.
Said Spain.
Spain, okay, very good. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, end over end, and it splits the uprights. Tack on one for the Mustangs in white, and they're off to a good start tonight. 11:46 to go here. We want to get our on-air mentions out of the way if we can. Jay's Photography, owner-operator Jay Malone, is a very talented young man. The company is way more than just photos, like the name says. They do vinyl lettering, graphic designs, custom wood pieces, and even create videos like our hype video and intro video. Bobcat Yard Sign, this is the man to get a hold of, Mr. Jay Malone, 870-323-0929, 870-323-0929. Big thank you to Rob Barnett and everyone back at KBKG More Music 93.5 FM, Corning's hometown radio station. Rob down there twisting the knobs, the dials, and doing a good job of getting you in and out of your sponsor breaks and everything else that he has to do over there. I'm going to go off the headset for just a second. I'll be right back. I think he's just reacting. Sage is on here, Clayton's on wide view. All right, guys, and sorry I had to go off the headset there. Make sure our cameramen are ready. And here they go, kicking it off. A high end-over-end kick as well. It's going to be bouncing at about the 15-yard line. Off the chest is Red Eddington. Right up the middle, though, he collects it. He's going to be dropped, though, swallowed there at the 21-yard line. The Bobcats will take over. And we'll see that Bobcat offense. Going to see a little bit different look, though, to that Bobcat offense tonight. We have had a plethora. That's a big word for me. A plethora of different quarterbacks this year. Well, I think we're about to add another one. They have had anything that could go wrong this year with injuries, with COVID, has gone wrong for this offense. And Tonight is going to be another one of those nights. Sherry Ray says, happy 17th birthday to number 70, Blaine Ray. Mama loves you. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Blaine Ray. I did not know that. I need to write that down, actually. Oh, the pin does not work. Pistol formation. Lucas handoff Eddington up the middle, and he is gobbled up by that Hoxie, big Hoxie line there. Right up the middle there, and I couldn't tell exactly who got the tackle there, but there was 3 or 4 of them that could have definitely got the stat for that. Jake Gutierrez, our buddy, number 2. He is on with us. Darlene Cochran, Janine Sexton, Larry Massey, several of y'all. Ryan Swinney, I watched them play Harrisburg. Hoxie looked really good. Yes, sir, Ryan Swinney, you are right. Jake says, let's go, boys. Bud and I are watching from Maggie Valley, North Carolina. It's Debbie Hill. We appreciate her. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 10 from the Bobcat 21-yard line. 11:02 to go. 10 on the play clock. They should be okay if they see it. 2 split out wide. 2-back formation out of the pistol. Handoff, little counter to the near side. He's going to bounce it outside. He's got room, but he can't break that tackle. Great tackle there. Couldn't tell who that was, but great job by the Hoxie defense. That was Parker Davis. I like seeing Parker Davis back there at running back. Really, really good stuff there from Parker Davis. 3rd and 11 as you hear the voice of the Bobcats, Rich Martin. He has his overalls on tonight, and they are very nice.
I knew you were going to want a pair of those.
I really am.
I know.
I really am.
Well, we washed your red and white ones. And
We?
Okay, I did. And they faded. Like,
Yeah.
the red faded on the white. I mean, there really wasn't no way of – I don't know how they washed them to keep that from happening. If you know, let me know, because I know Andy's going to want another pair.
I'm still distraught over that, too.
I know you
I haven't
are.
recovered from it. Up the middle, that's Red Eddington over at left tackle, but my goodness, that defensive line of Hoxie is pushing. You see the bodies down there, several of them. Big 79, he's their strongest one. That's Dugan, 320 bench. You've seen several of them, though, from Hoxie. They are gang tackling right now. Maybe a little play action, maybe a counter, maybe a double handoff, something to negate that very, very aggressive attack from that defensive line. Again, this defense of Hoxie only allowing 18 points per game this year. They had 17 tackles for loss coming in. I think they've already got a couple here early on. Back to punts, Parker Davis, 4th and 11. 9:22 to go here. Good snap. Wobbly kick's going to bounce at the 49, take a corning bounce to the 45. It's going to be picked up. Oh, and he's met in a hurry. Who is that? Holy hay bells, what a tackle
Number
there.
13?
Is it number 13? I think you're right. And if so, that's Titus
13.
Haggard, the senior. I love me some Titus Haggard. Scrappy dude, look at him now.
He's a tiny little guy.
He is, but big heart, I'm telling you, number 13 in black. Love to see that. Tell you what, you just had a big kickoff return for a touchdown, and that open field tackle was huge right there. You could kind of feel it again. He had a lot of room if he gets past Titus there and some blockers to boot. Hoxie takes over in plus territory at the Bobcat 47.5-yard line. They're going to split 3 out, shotgun formation. You're going to hear a name, Cade Forrester, the quarterback. We'll talk about him in a minute. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Right side. He's going to bounce it outside. He's got the boundary. He's going to plow over a defender and keep going. Hurdles a guy. He's finally pushed out of bounds across the far sideline, but not before a first down. Hoxie will have a new set of downs at the Bobcat 32. Tell you a little bit about Cade Forrester, folks. This year on the ground, 519 yards, 7.2 per carry, 6 touchdowns. He passing it 34 for 52 for 698 yards, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. He does a little bit of everything, and a 3.5 GPA to boot. Scholarship offer from Arkansas Monticello. He was an all-league defensive back last year with 6 picks. When I say he can do everything, I mean he can do everything. Speaking of, he's looking to pass. One-step drop. A little bit too high there for his intended receiver, Xander Ball, the senior. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. We thought the Bobcats might have been in a zone defense there in the secondary, and even if he catches that, unless he can break a tackle in open field, I think he's going to go down for maybe a gain of 2 or 3. So good job by the defense there. I see big Dakota Wilkins coming up the steps here. One of our college athletes playing at Arkansas Baptist College football. I believe the Dakota Wilkins family also out of Dado also supply our fireworks for our fireworks every night on Friday night. So we appreciate them for that as well if they're listening or watching or if they watch it back. 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation, handoff up the middle. Great job by Brooks. Makes the 2 guys miss on that far side. Still going. He's going to be gang tackled really close to the sticks on that far sideline. These guys from Hoxie are trying to break the big ones, if you can tell. They're bouncing everything outside. Very few plays they're going up the middle and staying with it. They're bouncing outside as soon as they see daylight. Good job by Rhett Eddington. You see number 34, Grady Pennington, on your screen as well.
They're like grease pigs out there. They can't get a hold of it.
That's funny. Grease pigs. Hadn't heard that one in a while. Shotgun formation on third and short, and he's got the right side. He's got blockers. He's very patient, waiting for the blocks. Now he's going to attack. Shoots through the tunnel, wide open. Barely touched for a touchdown on the far sideline. Forrester scores on the quarterback keep on 3rd and 2. Old adage, you got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd downs, and the Bobcats just could not do it there, but credit the blocking of Hoxie on that right side. Forrester with a big play there. It's 13-0 Hoxie here early on. 7:57 on the game clock. Talking to Coach Sears this week. As you see the extra point, good snap, good hold. It's up, but did he hook it? Nope, did not. It's good. Count that one. Talking to Coach Sears this week, he thought he had a really balanced team. Was very excited for the rest of the schedule here. Talking to the radio guy, he was very excited about this Hoxie team. And, of course, they came really close last year going to the semifinals. Guys, you need graphics, company logo, maybe an event flyer. Contact CSR staffer Ricky Superfly Betts at 870-565-3787. That's Ricky Betts. Does all of our game flyer graphics for us here at CSR. And he's done a lot of different stuff for us for different events that we've had, and we sure appreciate him. Could not be here with us tonight, so we wish him the best. Again, Ricky Betts, 870-565-3787. Well, how does it feel this week, Sweetie? Last week we were under a canopy outside with mosquitoes biting us and rain in our pretty much every inch of your shoes, your socks, and this week's a little better, right?
Oh, yeah, I definitely like it up here.
Big thank you to the faculty here. They take care of us. They got us air conditioning this year, and that's a lot of fun. Kick it where the guy is not. That's what they do. It dies at the 12-yard line. It's going to be picked up by Rhett Eddington. He picks it up, and he's got several yards there. Gets it up to about the 25, we'll call it, of Corning. And the Bobcat offense will take over for their second drive of the night with 7:52 on the ticker. Dana Brown's on here with us. We appreciate her. Laura Young, Chad Edwards, Gloria James, Ashley Moore, Sue Leach. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Several of y'all on with us, and thank y'all for tuning in tonight. John.
And Moose is watching, too.
Oh, Moose. Oh, my little girl's watching. Yeah. Hey, sweetie. Daddy loves you. More than Mama does. Daddy loves you. I'm just kidding. First and 10 for the Bobcats. Shotgun formation, handoff. No, keeper by Lucas. He's got some room. Hey, there's a good positive play there for the Bobcats. I like it. How about Lucas? Let's talk a little bit about old Landon Lucas, the grade 8. Almost 450 yards rushing this year, 4 touchdowns. That's off 73 carries. Even on defense, up in the double digits, has 2 tackles for loss, a sack, and a fumble recovery. He's done great this year for the Bobcats, number 8, and they need him right now for sure. Good ball player, good kid. There's a view from the sideline. We call that the Rover Cam. That is Old Man River Tim Earls. Hope you guys like the production tonight. We were short-handed on some things. Normally we have a sky cam off a scissor lift. We have a field goal post cam. We have wireless microphones, and we just don't have that stuff tonight. But we appreciate the help we do have, though. We really do. Keeper again, the opposite side. They faked it to Rhett Eddington, and I'm going to tell you something. There is a slew of Mustangs.
You can pick them out from all their pink. They got pink towels, pink shoes, pink gloves.
That is true. Number 68, Jalen Schoppel, the senior, 10 tackles this year. He was all-conference last year. Coach says good feet and a great punch. Had a knee injury in the offseason, but, boy, it sure doesn't show tonight. Squatting 460, 285 bench, and a 265 power clean. Coach Sears thinks number 68 could develop into a college prospect, too.
Hey, that's nothing. I can squat like 55 pounds.
You can squat your weight. That's really good, dear. Third down and about 7 for the Bobcats. 6:15 to go. They got 2 on the play clock. They get it off up the middle, and I mean swarmed by the Hoxie defenders. So let's watch the instant replay here. Watch the push up front here from the interior lineman of Hoxie. Big number 70 there. That was Kenny Langston. He benches 270, by the way. He started both ways for Walnut Ridge last year, and here he is on the other side of town playing for the Hoxie Mustangs. Brings up a 4th and we're going to call it 7 for the Bobcats from their own 28-yard line. 5:45 to go. What does Sage's hat say?
Cowpoke.
Okay, fair enough. we're all looking at each other.
We're waiting for an explanation, but one just doesn't come.
Parker Davis punt. It's going to take a Hoxie bounce, believe it or not, a little fortuitous bounce. And it's going to land at the Corning Bobcat 44-yard line. That's where Hoxie's offense will take over for their second drive. And that was Parker Davis in the punt. You see him up there. There's no 13 Titus Haggard. See all the Bobcats here? We sure do love our Bobcats. These kids come a long way. Just a few years ago, y'all remember where we were, and it was really, really tough times. They've come a long way and got a lot more confidence, I can promise you that. And, again, you got Hoxie in here tonight. We know what Hoxie brings, but you compete tonight. And I tell you what, these next 4 games will be really interesting to see how they go. But, hey, we got business at hand right here, though. I know Coach Shelton and company's telling them the same thing. You see big Eli Mason. He's ready for that snap on that right end. Quick pass, near side. It's caught. That's Glenn. He's got blockers. Little shake and bake, making guys miss. Stiff arm's going to be brought down in the boundary here by Parker Davis, but not before a Hoxie first down, though. They're shifty, Switty.
Shifty. Elusive little creatures.
Elusive little creatures. That they are, these Hoxie Mustangs. That they are. Love to see our Corning Bobcat cheerleaders out tonight. They're loud and proud. And they got the red bows on the hair there. And I believe that is for Jaden Farmer. And we appreciate them doing that. Very good sentiment as well. Here we go. There's a snap. Forcer shotgun formation over the middle. Fly route. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. And that's Seth Brooks, the senior. A senior-to-senior connection for 6. Seth came in with 7 catches for 86 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tack on another one. No safety deep there, and he blew by his defender. And it was just a soft solo cup touch pass there. And it's in the end zone for 6 for Hoxie. 20-0 with 4:51 to go. Coach calls him a jack of all trades. Says he's got an offer from D3 powerhouse Mountain Union out of Ohio. Thank you, Rich.
Hey, where'd you get those pretty bids? Internet?
Sorry, guys, I missed the extra point. I assume that was good. Okay, my staff is telling me that it was good. So 21-0 here early on in the first quarter for the Hoxie Mustangs. Hey, guys, across the Conference 3A3 tonight, we had Palestine Whitley at Osceola. Unfortunately, Palestine's got all kinds of problems right now they're dealing with, bless their hearts. They had a forfeit at Osceola tonight. Manila at Harrisburg, that should be a dandy of a game. Harrisburg 1-point favorite at home, but we all know what Manila has brought to the table this year. That'll be a dandy right there. I would love to hear a update on that game at some point if we can. Piggott at Walnut Ridge this year, and Hoxie, of course, here at Corning, or this week I should say. My wife's trying to tell me to sit down. I can't sit down. Will these games start?
I'm trying to tell you to stop pushing on the table. You're like a Hulk over here.
I am a Hulk. You're right. I knew this shirt was kind of tight. It's not the shirt. It's me busting out of this thing. You know, I had some more. I had another confidence event happen today. I won't mention that on air today, but or
oh
tonight.
My gosh!
But yeah,
Andy thinks somebody hit on him.
She totally did. Validated my thoughts about myself here.
Do you remember the last game when you knocked the table down off the bleachers?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Rhett Headington, hard run. I want to tell you what I love about old Rhett, number 25. First of all, he's a hard-nosed player. But number 2, when he gets in traffic, he is holding that football tight. You won't see a fumble from number 25. That kid gets the eagle claw grip on that thing, and he's a good ball player, is number 25. I tell you what, he's really taken on a role this year. We lost Gary Comstock, the moderator of Mayhem, this year on defense, and he's taken that role over and that fullback role over. Matter of fact, he's got almost 40 tackles, 4 forced fumbles already, 3 tackles for a loss. So he's got about 150 rushing yards coming in this game too. So big time on both sides. Up the middle, trying to get some kind of yardage here. There's just nothing there, guys. I tell you what, that interior line of Hoxie, you've got to give them credit, man. They're big, they're strong, and watch the pad level on both sides of that defensive and offensive line. It's that pad level, man. You got to get a little bit of leverage. They may be big boys, but they're getting down there, and they're winning that pad level battle. You get that leverage.
How did they do last year?
They did very good. Matter of fact, they went to the state semifinals for the first time in their school history, and had they had one of their better players, good chance they would have beat McGee and had Harding Academy in the state championship, won 12 games, a school record as well. And they have won, the last 24 regular season games. So very, very, very good. They're ranked number 9 in the state right now is the Hoxie Mustangs. Lucas, keeper, opposite side there. He gets up to about the hash mark and might have got back to the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to see a loss of 1.5, maybe 2 actually, for Lucas, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. Little Sandlot reference, 3rd down and forever. Can you say it with me, baby? Forever. Okay, you're not saying it. Okay.
I just know it's going to break.
Sorry. That's so strong. Strong like bull. 3:22 to go here. What do you do here, sweetie? I know you're real big on X's and O's and sports and football. And what do you do here?
Well, I think you throw the ball.
Okay.
And then someone probably needs to catch it and, score.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. That didn't happen on that play because old Chase Guthrie said, nah. Chase Guthrie said, I got other plans here. 8 tackles this year, make it 9 for the senior. Goes 5'8", 229. I think those numbers are off just a little bit. 440 squat and a 275 bench. You keep hearing these numbers from Hoxie, and these boys are big, strong, and they are moving.
And I'm just going to preface that I know nothing about football. I did not have football in high school, did not follow football, and know nothing about football.
Sorry, guys. We had some people asking some questions there. Parker Davis back to punt. 4th down and 17. 2:30 to go here. End over end punts. A line drive. Bounces the 48 up to the 50-yard line. Picking it up there is going to be Brooks. Shakes 2 tackles. Stiff arms 1 guy. Stops. Little shake and bake. Trying to find a slot, an opening of some sort. And I tell you what, there's 6 or 7 Bobcats that say, nah.
I think they knocked him back about 3 yards.
How about that there? I've seen several Bobcats in there. Titus Haggard in there again. Number 71, Kent Young. Big Kent Young. A lot of experience on both sides of the line for that 6', 280-pound Kent Young. We love seeing that. Several of them in there. I tell you what, he ran a mile to get about 4 yards. It's a lot of running there for 4 yards. 1st down and 10 for Hoxie. They will take over at the Bobcat 47, we'll call it, 47.5-yard line. Same formation we've seen all night, shotgun formation, 3 wide. Forrester the quarterback. Brooks to his right hip. Keeper up the middle. Little read option. Forrester near side. He's got the boundary now. He's going to cut it up. Tries to break a tackle. Good tackle there in open space. And who is that? Roman Davis. How about Roman Davis, the sophomore? Very athletic, great wingspan for the 6'4", 160 sophomore. 5.5 tackles and interception this year.
He's 6'4". Does he play basketball?
He does play basketball, and he's a darn good one. You get him and Jace Couch on the same team, and that's a lot of fun there. I tell you what, we've got this kid here next to us named Vanpool. I don't know if you heard of him or not. That kid can play some ball, too. That's a good ball club right there.
What grade are you in? 11th grade?
It's a good ball club. Get old Eli Mason in there, and they're going to have a good year there this year. Camden Hudson, I truly believe it. Little wide receiver handoff jet screen if you want on the other side. And taking him down, I can't tell from our camera angle here. Davis, they're going to say Davis on the stop. That was his Andrew ball on the carry there. And listen, he's a big-time receiver, but they will they will run the football to him too. Good job by Parker Davis.
And he's 6'3". You guys have a tall team this year.
We do. We got some kids that are pretty tall now. We really, really do. Oh, Eli Mason, he goes 6'3", 245. He's tied in now.
Dang.
We got some height out there, I will say that. Hopefully it translates when it comes to basketball season. We shall see. We feel like we're going to have a pretty good year this year. Same formation again, 3 wide receivers. That's going to be Brooks to the right hip, a Forrester in the shotgun formation. Play action, hook pattern, far side, caught. Ooh. Hit immediately by the Bobcats. Jake Jones brought in his 2nd reception of the year, but he might have paid for that one. Watch this, folks. Great job by Zach Brown on this. Kikoa Villaluna. Bringing the lumber.
I like it. That's a cool name.
Yes, it is. The best name in football, folks. Kikoa Villaluna. And he definitely brought the lumber there. Lit him up. Good morning, good evening, good night. This could be the last play of the first quarter. We're down to the 37-second mark. 1st and 10 for Hoxie. Handoff Brooks up the middle. Untouched for 5 yards. Breaks a tackle. Slips another one. Going to be dragged down by number 70. And I don't have a 70 on my roster.
I think that was 20.
It's
Was it
70,
20?
and I do not have a 70. Boy, I don't know.
Oh.
I know Landon Berry swapped jerseys. That may be Landon Berry there. But I thought he was 53. 53.
There's a 53 out there.
Yeah, we need to figure out who's 70. If anybody watching at home knows, let us know. Audrey Sheets says, go Bobcats, play hard. Proud aunt of John Swint. Folks, that's the end of the first quarter. We played one quarter here in God's country. It's Hoxie, 21, Corning, 0. Guys, I'm going to take a break off the headset for just a second so I can get me something to drink. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, folks. Sweating.
It says 25. It says 25. Oh, 21. What's that 25? The game clock. Oh.
Why are you drawing unicorns over here?
Because you made her keep stats and she don't know about them.
You just switch a plate for a quarter?
I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? Okay. All right.
All right, guys, I'm back on the headset here. Apologize.
Our statistician is
Statistician.
is drawing unicorns.
Whoa. We just had an answer here. So we got a play on the field here, and that was, I believe, Brooks on the carry. Good job on the defense. How about Ethan Jordan, the J train? Landon Berry is 53. See, that's what we thought. We thought Landon Berry was 53. And number 70 is Blaine Ray. Well, there we go.
Where's he at?
We got him as 44. Let's change that.
Oh,
So
okay.
now we know. Now there's no excuses for us now, sweetie. Our excuses are all gone. Thank you, guys. See, people do listen to us. You ask and you shall
Where did
receive.
you get your numbers?
I don't want to put somebody in the grease like that. I'm not going to do that. 3rd and short.
Okay.
Bobcats need a big stop here. Brooks cuts it out. Touchdown. Hoxie just like that. Man, that didn't take long at all. Very, very quick, and they bounced it out for a touchdown. Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, we had 44 in our Ross they gave us. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. And tack on 6 more for the Hoxie Mustangs with 11:18 to go here in the second quarter. They'll set up for the extra point. Will the Mustangs. And again, that is Guillermo Cabello.
For what? For who? For them? Oh, yeah.
From Spain.
From Spain. They're
Oh, bad snap, though. They're in trouble. The Bobcats are back there. Great job by the field goal coverage unit there for the Bobcats. And I believe, who is that in there? Several of them in there. 70, Blaine Ray, number 3. Jesus Ambrosio, number 12. Hey, it's good to see him back out there, too, John Swin. He's been nursing an injury as well. And it's just so tough on these kids. Good job by our cameraman, Sage Gibson. They're battling so much right now. And then with everything going on outside of here, obviously you've got a classmate that's no longer with them now. And just so much going on with this team. And you see big 77 on the sidelines with the crutches. You'll see him later. Carson Dowdy. That's a tough loss. That young man, just a sophomore right there, number 77. But, man, he was playing much bigger than a sophomore on that line. And he had earned his way to some playing time. And man, he goes down with an injury. And, man, he wanted to be back on the sideline, too. And they finally got him out there on the sideline this week. It's good to see that. And it's good to see Swin out there getting a little bit of playing time, too. I know he's still kind of nursing an injury. But it's good to see that. I'm hoping next week you'll see more of our guys like the Fisher Francises, the Carson Dowdys. Probably not Carson, obviously, with the season over, but the John Swints, the Camden Hudson's back out there on the gridiron for the Bobcats. Good job. Return out there by Parker Davis. Makes 2 guys miss, 3 guys miss. He's still coming. Near side. He cuts it back, and now he's finally going to be brought down by a slew of Hoxie Mustang defenders. And the Bobcats will take over, it looks like, at their own 24-yard line. No, you're fine, I promise. I'll tell you, I'd much rather you be a little bit closer than further away. Hey, you're good, buddy. You're good. We appreciate Clayton Vanpool helping us out. We begged for help earlier, and he came through. We sure appreciate it. We put the Clayton Vanpool spotlight like Batman up there in the air, and next thing you know, he's here, just like that. 11:08 to go here in the second quarter. A quick pass to Davis, and that's Roman Davis. Incomplete pass. It's really interesting, and I didn't get the chance to see that play. I was looking at something else, but was that Colvin Pettis that threw that?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was. Obviously, Landon Lucas had the issues with, I think it was a shoulder or maybe arm, I think a year or two ago, so you didn't know if he's playing quarterback, if they'd be throwing much, but Pettis jumps in there and one play, quick pass. Matter of fact, he's at quarterback again as Roman Davis comes off the field. They're going to go 4 wide here. Totally different look for the Bobcats. One halfback to the left hip of Pettis. Rolls out to the near side, turns his hips. Quick pass caught by Davis. Makes one man miss. Makes 2 guys miss. Near sideline. He's still going down to the 36-yard line. Bobcats have a first down. What a play there. Let's do that. Yes, sir. Watch number 45 in space. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dodging tacklers left and right. First down for the Bobcats. You hear the voice of the Bobcats. Rich Martin, love to hear that. How about that, man? Mr. Parker Davis, you know, he had the one play on a fake punt this year that scored, and that was the difference maker against Yellville. 43-yard touchdown. He did come in with a receiving touchdown. He did, but I love seeing him in the passing game. Really do. Hey, and I give Colbin some credit there. Rolling out to your left side as a right-hand quarterback is so hard. Look, you go 4 wide. Next time, let's go flex bone. Out of the pistol, man in motion. Davis, option play. Pettis, keeper. And he's going to be brought down about the line of scrimmage. He did make one guy miss, the defensive end, but the linebackers swarmed in a hurry there. They have got speed at linebackers. Let's tell you one of those guys that was in on that play. That was number 44, Jace Benesh. 57 tackles this year, 6 tackles for a loss, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception. All-state linebacker last year, number 44 in white. University of Central Arkansas commit. Even had offers from ASU and Southeast Louisiana State. 505 squat, 285 power clean. One of the best ones we've ever had, said Coach Sears. Even New Mexico, Tulane, Army, and Navy even gave interest in that number 44.
What is UCA?
University of Central Arkansas. Oh, they fake the counter, and they toss back to Davis far side. He gets the boundary, then he cuts it up for more yards. He slips. Bad footing out there. I like the different offensive schemes here and sets. If Davis just keeps his footing there, he gets north and south, who knows, he may still be running. The old Forrest Gump just kept on running and never stopped. 9:13 to go as Eli Mason comes off. And how about this? Camden Hudson coming in there. Love to see number 10 get out on the field right now. They're going to go 4 wide here. Shotgun formation. Running back to the left hip of Pettis. Rolling to his left again. Quick pass. Same thing to Davis. Davis again makes the guy miss. He's still on his feet down the near side. Spin cycle up to the 45. Finally drug out of bounds by Brooks. Holy hay bales, what a play there by the Bobcats.
Can they grab him by the shirt like that?
They can. They can. What a great job by Parker Davis. He's a man possessed, a man on a mission, and even more so, he at least gives Coach the thought of possibly going for it here. They may still punt on 4th and short, but at least you gave him the thought of it, and I think they're going to punt. Unless they fake it here. Now, this is about where we saw the fake against Yellville with Parker Davis, and guess who's back there? Number 45, Parker Davis.
Don't give away their game plan, my goodness.
The ball is at the Bobcat 44-yard line. The yard to gain is the 46, so it's 4th and 2.
Coaches up here listening, and you're just telling them, you know.
I don't think they can hear us from here. End over end punt's going to be caught at the 30-yard line. Brooks trying to make man miss. He jumps over a guy, hurdles a guy, still kind of jumping around, shaking around. Finally, Brooks will be pushed out of bounds here on the near sideline. And that'll be at the 39-yard lines where they finally mark him out. And Hoxie will take over 1st and 10 with 8:35 to go. Up 27-0. Thank you to the Corning Public Library for all their support and help with the archived Bobcat athletics information. We sure do appreciate them, all the time they take to do that for us. So, guys, get an opportunity, thank them as well. I love the old statistics, and we'll pull those up here somewhere maybe around halftime maybe. And big thank you to Debbie Rose Hill for taking over the Corning Crunch Time class. So when she gets back from vacation from North Carolina, you'll be able to buy those downtown at Debbie Rose Massage. We sure do appreciate Debbie and Bud for all they do for us as well. Thank you to them and the Corning Public Library.
She does a fantastic job.
You know, that's one thing I've never got in my entire life, a massage. Zach, have you done that? Oh, yeah. Is it worth it? Yeah. Really? They don't take your man card away from you, do they? They don't? Okay.
At the door.
At the door. 1st and 10 for Hoxie. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Forrester shotgun formation. Brooks, the running back, he's going to the flats. All kinds of time for Forrester. Finally getting a little bit of pressure. He blows by him. Cuts it to the outside with a block from the receiver. That's a block in the back right there. Forrester finally brought down, and the flag finally comes in from way back in the back here. Yeah, block in the back right about there. You can't come back and get the guy on the back side of the jersey. How about the official from the back side? He threw that flag at least 20 yards off his back foot.
So they can't pull their jersey?
Well, here's the deal. Okay, if you're on offense, you can't hold the guy from going and getting a tackle. In other words, the defender. You can't do that. But if you're on defense and you're trying to grab him, drag him down, you can do that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That they actually end up calling a hold. They could have called a block in the back. You can't block a guy in the back. If you see the back of his jersey, see his numbers, you can't push him down, in other words, if he's chasing the ball. All right, guys, several of y'all on with us here. We got Rachel Arnold, Kenzie Blanchard. Heather Esmond says Landon Berry is 53. Yes, he is, Heather, and we appreciate you tuning in with us. Of course, Audrey Sheets says Blaine Ray is number 70. Yeah, we finally figured that one out. Thanks to all of our helpers here. And watching from Fayetteville is Gayla Blanchard. How about that? They bring it back, 50-yard line, 1st and 10, but we've got a pre-snap whistle, not a flag, but a whistle from the head official. This will be interesting. What will the call be here? And we'll see what we have here. The chain gang is the issue over here. They were telling them a 1st down, but, of course, the holding call is from the spot of the foul, and it did not officially pass the chains, so they'll have a 1st and, believe it or not, 4 yards to go. As Scott Dodd and the Silver Fox, Ronnie Jones, and Gage Arnold, those guys, those seasoned veterans over there on the chain gang, we sure appreciate them. Man in motion, that's Anglin. Snap, Forrester rolling near side to the hash, looking up to throw. He's going to tuck it. He's going to run. Trying to get past the defender. He does. On the near sideline spin, he's still going. Another spin move finally brought down at about the 35-yard line, but there's a flag in the backfield. Most times that's holding. We shall see what we've got here. A very spirited run from Forrester, but it's going to come back, it looks like. And if you're Hoxie right now, my goodness, 2 big plays and 2 penalties negate that. I know Coach Sears won't be happy about that. Heather, if we got a Powder Puff League here, would you play?
God, I would have 20 years ago. There's no way I'm getting out there now.
Hannah, would you play some football if we had a little league for ladies? She said, okay. Would you play? Football. For ladies. That'd be so fun. She said, Shane, are you in if we get one? All right, folks, let's figure it out. Let's find a way to get this thing going, guys. A hurdle there in the near sideline. How about the tackle from Swint and Eddington? Double teaming down here on the near sideline. Good job by those two. Awesome job. That was Sawyer on the carry, the junior.
I can be their coach.
Yeah?
I got
there
you.
we go.
I don't know anything, but
she doesn't know anything. How about Swint there? That's a tough kid right now. Tough as a pine knot, number 12 in black. He really, really is. He's going through a lot right now, that young man is, but he's out there. He's versatile, throwing it, running it, playing defense. 2 interceptions last year, too, as a sophomore, and that's a good kid right there. Speaking of good kids, we got Clayton Van Poel on that camera right there. We appreciate him jumping on with us. He saved the day.
And he smells nice, too.
That's me, baby. No, that's me. Guys, that's me. Here we go. Forster over the middle. It's going to be caught in the seam. Going to be brought down in open field by Davis. Good catch and good run by Caden Glenn, the sophomore. How about Parker Davis, the big tackle there in open field? And hope he's okay. Looked like he was nursing something there. Hope he's all right. Number 45 has been all over the field tonight. You see the camera down there, the rover camera from Old Man River. Tim Earls on the ground down there. Again, Hoxie coming in averaging 44 points a game. We're not quite at halftime. We got about 7:30 to go, and they're at 27. A little wheel route pass, far side. It's caught by Ball. Up the field. He gets north and south in a hurry, and he gets a first down. Going to be brought down by Jesus Ambrosio.
That's another cool name. I like it.
Jesus. I love it. Absolutely love it. Like it, love it, want some more of it. How about the kicker out there making tackles on defense? You know, Bart White kept campaigning for Jesus to get on defense, and I don't know if Bart's watching from Dyersville, Iowa tonight or not, but if he is, he's a happy, happy man right now, I can tell you that.
He's at Field of Dreams, right?
Field of Dreams, yes.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams movie site. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. 27-0. 7 minutes and ticking here. First down and 10. Hoxie is driving into Bobcat territory. In fact, the 26 right now. High snap, handoff. Brooks bounces out, cuts it back, dashes towards the side over there by the hash. He's going to bring it back up, still going. I think he's going to bully his way for a touchdown. He does. What a run by Brooks. Seth Brooks, my goodness, the second effort, the third effort. Dragging guys everywhere. However, we've got some laundry on the field. And it's holding again. And if I'm these running backs of Hoxie, I'm coming back to the whole line. I'm giving them the finger right now. I'm pointing at them saying, listen, guys, this ain't working. I just ran what seemed like 100 yards to score, and now we got to bring it back for nothing. And that'll make it from the spot of the foul, 1st and 7, we'll call it, for Hoxie. And it'll be at the Bobcat 24-yard line. So we got a lot of equipment up here and some frames in the way here, so it's kind of hard to see that sometimes. 6:42 to go, 15 on the play clock. Forster, shotgun formation, rolling to the near side. Out in the flat, it's going to be dropped and bobbled. And poor Jake Jones just could not quite hold on to that, number 85 in white. And he looks at Forster and says, my bad. Good pass by Forster. How about Pettis and Forster on the run tonight? Both of them throwing some accurate darts. Some land darts, if you will. That one just was not hauled in there. And for the first time in a long time, Hoxie's got a second down that isn't closer than 2 or 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Good job by the Bobcats here. See if they can stiffen up on defense and hold the Hoxie Mustangs. Matter of fact, the defense coming into this game has only given up 24 points a game, and a lot of that wasn't even on them. Quick pass, far sideline. It's caught upfield in a hurry, and I think that was number 20, Landon Foster. I couldn't tell for sure. I'm sorry, I think it's 22. That's Sawyer again, if so. And how about Camden Hudson, number 10 in black on the stop. Him and Red Eddington, number 25, was on that stop there. Love seeing number 10 out there. Camden Hudson played basketball, obviously, all the way through, and then 2 years ago we didn't have him on the football team, and boy, sure missed him and love seeing him out there. At the heart of a line, number 10 in black. Another kid that's small but very scrappy. Here we go, 3rd and short. See if the Bobcats can stop him here. In the backfield, just can't get him. Stutter step outside Brooks to that second level, and he's going to be brought down by 2 or 3 Bobcats. And good job there by the Bobcats of not allowing that to get any further than it did. That was Kikoa, Villaluna, Hudson, and Ambrosio, and they gang tackled him. I'll say that they're still flying to the ball. They may be down 27-0, but even on the back end, they're flying to the ball with 5:38 to go. You love to see the effort as Coach Shelton talks to Camden Hudson right now. I will say it very few times as a kid come off the field and Coach Shelton isn't talking to him. I will say that. A lot of teachable moments for sure. And we've got a flag here. It's going to be a false start against the Hoxie Mustangs. Beth Waterworth, John Forrest, Greg Cates, several people on with us right now, Jim Woods. And speaking of Woods, if Mark Woods is watching right now, we want to send all of our most positive vibes and let him know that we're praying for him and his family as well. They're going through a tough time right now as well. I know a lot of things going on here around Corning right now with families and enduring some difficult times. So, Mark, if you're out there, we love you, buddy, and if you need anything, you let us know. End around to the near side, a little jet sweep. I think he's going to score, and he does. Touchdown, Hoxie. 5:03 to go in this game. We tack on 6 more for the Mustangs, and they have galloped out to a big, big lead here on the road. That was Xander Ball, the senior. Coach Sears is really high on that kid. Said runs really, really nice routes, and he likes his blocking in space. You don't hear that very much about wide receivers, but that's one of them. But he did it with his legs on that one. Big-time run there by number 11. Shotgun formation. Keeper, Forster over the left side. He bounces it back inside up the middle, and he's going to score. Tack on the 2-point conversion. It is good for Hoxie. You see the instant replay from the ground level down there. Love the rover cam view right there. That's perfect. Good job by Zach Brown and Old Man River Tim Earls. 35-0 here with 5:03 to go in the first half. I want to give a big shout-out to Coach Trevor Poe, Tyler Golden, Ron Golden. We always talk about Coach Farrell Shelton, the head coach, but got to give these assistants some love too. Trevor Poe in his 8th year overall in coaching and 6th at Corning. He's the offensive coordinator, and he's in the booth right next to us up here, up a little bit higher so he can see things and dissect them a little bit easier. Assistant coach Tyler Golden is 4th year overall, and those are all at Corning. You know, these two guys, listen, they came in during the hard times, man, when we weren't winning any games. Two guys that aren't from Corning. They're not, didn't grow up Corning guys, and they stuck it through. They saw it through. And then last year we had the big year, won 6 games, won a playoff game, and I love to see them rewarded because I know it could have been easy just to take off and go somewhere close to home. Kickoff, Davis, far side, stutter step. He's got a hole, and he's just tripped up out there. I'll tell you what, Parker Davis was really close to getting to a different level there. But they're going to drop him, and the Bobcats will take over around the 30-yard line, it looks like, for their next offensive possession. That'll take over with 3:54. They do have all 3 of their timeouts left. So if they can get a drive down the field here, they've got the time, and they got the timeouts to do it. But, yeah, big thank you to them. Also, Ron Golden, I didn't mention him, 2nd year assisting at Corning. That's Tyler's father. He coached 25 years at Malden, Sykeston, and Portageville, Missouri. Was also a longtime athletic director and principal, Ron Golden, and we appreciate his time and effort on the sideline there with the black and gold. Up the middle, Red Eddington. He got to the second level there. Good run there. Got about 2, maybe 3. The old Coach Walls, Coach Mark Smith, 3 yards in a cloud of dust right there. That's a good run if you're the Bobcats. It's going to bring up about 2nd down and 7 with 3:09 to go. And, guys, I'm going to go off the headset for just a second here. Let's see what's going on. Apologize, guys. We're down to 2 cameras here. Trying to figure out why, and we will get that figured out here. Another positive gain for the Bobcats. Probably a yard, maybe 2 for Corning. It's going to set up a 3rd down here. And we'll see if the Bobcats can finally get a 3rd down conversion here. Wouldn't mind seeing Pettis roll out, maybe another pass to Davis here in the flats. That's worked pretty well. 2:12 and ticking, 20 on the play clock. Roman Davis coming back into the huddle. He's going to bring the play in to Colbin Pettis. 2 sophomores there, bright future for Corning. How about that junior high football team, by the way? My goodness, went to Hoxie and won by double digits on the road. Junior high team looks awful good. The future looks bright. We're definitely taking some lumps right now tonight, but future does look bright. Pettis, near side. They might have read our mind here. Steps into the throw. It's deep down the near sideline. He overthrows Parker Davis. There is a flag, though. They're going to say that ball, Xander ball number 11, held Parker Davis and kept him from being able to get to that football. Coach Sears is going to argue that it was uncatchable, but here's the thing. In high school football, there's no such thing as an uncatchable pass, so you can't argue that. That may not have been Coach Sears. Somebody over on the other side was giving the uncatchable signal there, and that's not a thing in high school. And how about the Bobcats here? Marching with 1:15. The clock should have stopped. I believe the game clock, it's still ticking. Game clock is still going. It should be stopped if I'm not mistaken here. But it's 1:05 to go. I think there's a turbo clock in the second half, but we're still here in the first half. It's still going. We're under a minute to go here. As the Bobcats take over at their 47-yard line. Maybe I missed that rule. Maybe it's changed, but I always thought that clock doesn't start until the second half for that. And I think the number is 35, and that's where Hoxie is, but we're here in the first half. 4 wide. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle. That's Red Eddington. He's not going to get much, maybe a yard. They do have 3 timeouts, so they choose to use them. 32 seconds left. The band's getting ready for their halftime performance, and I think the Bobcats are going to oblige them, give them the field. They're going to walk off here. Play clock's at 30, game clock's at 22. Well, folks, we have played one half of football here in God's country. It is Hoxie 35 and Corning 0. Guys, we appreciate everybody for tuning in with us. We were not on in time to give our sponsors some love, so that's what we're going to do right now. Guys, stay with the second half action live from God's country. Right back after these words from our sponsors.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Legacy Equipment has led the way for over 85 years by providing John Deere equipment and solutions to help you succeed. Legacy leads with quality, tough John Deere mowers, compact utility tractors, hay tools, and gators. Legacy leads by providing individual ag solutions, connecting machines, people, technology, and insights that give you the advantage.
$9,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions.
Amber Watson here, representing Watson Oil Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Watson Oil Company has been helping fuel the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat athletics for many years. In addition to that, the Watson family is in year 3 of being proud sponsors and supporters of Corning Sports Report. Oil may be fluid, but one thing at Watson Oil is without a doubt solid, and that is our pride and backing of the black and gold. We hope you enjoy the live production and just know that we are always there when you need us. Watson Oil Company, 870-857-6366. Let's go, Cats.
Red Taylor Ford, family owned and operated since 1977. Come by or call salesman David, Jim, Scott, or Brent for all your vehicle needs. Or call our top-notch service department for oil changes and more. Red Taylor Ford, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Francis Fish Company is proud to be a part of the Corning Bobcat family.
We want to wish all of the Bobcats the best of luck this year. May God bless each student athlete with a safe and successful season. Go Bobcats.
Debbie Hill Massage on 2nd Street, Corning now features laser light therapy. Come see Debbie today. She's a proud sponsor of CSR Corning Sports Report. Parkview Restaurant, Corning. Proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Open Monday through Friday. Come see Kathy and the ladies at Goodman Drug for all your pharmaceutical needs. Civil Engineering Associates in Corning, Arkansas are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Harold's Barbecue in Corning, home of the Crazy Pitmaster. Linden invites everyone to come out to Harold's Barbecue, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest ag retailer in the United States, is a proud...
Is it a horror show or a comedy show? We open tonight's show with our themed opener from the Addams Family. Is it a Halloween show or a Christmas show? Please enjoy our medley from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it slime or is it ectoplasm? Enjoy the conclusion of our show as we perform to the theme of Ghostbusters. Thank you for enjoying the show. The band continues competition Saturday at the Southeastern Missouri Regional Marching Competition in Sikeston. Our color guard featured Red Silks tonight in honor of our fallen friend.
This family is all Bobcat all the time. CSR wants to give a big thank you to Jeremy, Amanda, Jaden, and Kylie Wiedemann for their 3 years of sponsorship here with us at CSR. The Wiedemanns want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Go Cats.
CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect.
Here are some familiar faces on your CSR sponsorship video. Jerry and Linda Turner from J-Lynn Farms. Hey, J-Lynn Farms has been supporting the city of Corning and Bobcat Athletics for many, many years. We sincerely appreciate J-Lynn Farms. Go Cats. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and we have a team of
And we are back here live from beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas, God's country, as I like to call it, at Bobcats Stadium on the campus of Corning High School. Guillermo Cabello, end over end, high arcing kick down about the 18-yard line. Parker Davis stops, goes outside, is not going to get outside. That's number 7, Caden Glenn, on the tackle. And the Bobcats will take over for their first possession here in the second half. Guys, let us know where you tuning in from. Let us know where you're tuning in from, who you cheering for. Johnny Force is
crime-free?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Not sure about AK Missouri is 30. What does that mean?
What?
Not sure about. Oh, not sure about Arkansas, Missouri. Oh, gotcha. I thought it said Alaska.
Remember when someone stole the bike from Desi's yard?
Oh yeah, that did happen.
They did have one crime here.
That did happen. I do remember that. Yeah, that was a long night. I staked out.
Yeah.
Felt like a detective.
Oh my gosh.
Pettis, quick pass, far side over the outstretched hands of Parker Davis. Incomplete. Mike Roberts watching from Piggott, Arkansas, right down the road. Arlie! You go, dude, says Michelle Gibson. I think that's how she said it. Adam Besson says, can't hear it. Well, we didn't have our mic on there. We're just people watching, man, getting the crowd because the crowd's really good tonight, and they're sticking it out with us even though you see the scoreboard there. So we love to see that, and we wanted to get them on. Darren Rogers watching with us, Matthew Dorton, Leslie Foster. Again, same play, batted up in the air, very dangerous. Looked like a volleyball set there, a little hot potato, if you will. That play is there if they want it. They just got to execute. The first time it was the quarterback's fault. The second time it was the wide receiver's fault. Third time's a charm, maybe? You go back to that same play?
Is that the same one they run back to back?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I tell you what, we appreciate everybody in Corning, Arkansas tonight. Listen on KBKG. More music, 93.5 FM. Our good buddy Rob Barnett, most genuine man you'll ever meet at the station tonight, running the show. And we're going to go 4 wide here. How about this? Shotgun formation. Rhett Eddington to the left hip of Pettis. Rolling out to his left side. It's going to be batted. Is that a pass or is that a fumble? We'll see. They're going to say incomplete pass. Was his arm coming forward? We shall see. The interior line sniffed that. Actually, they brought the kitchen sink there, brought a blitz. I'll be honest with you. It may be better that he didn't throw it. Hudson was double covered here in the flats on the flag route, and I don't think that he would it would have been awful tough to drop that one in there. Rob Barnett says, great job, CSR. Tim Hobbs from Noble. Go Cats. Little old Noble, Arkansas. They used to have a prisoner of war camp there many, many years ago. End over end punt low. Kind of a line drive. Going to pick it up is Brooks. He's going to pay for it. How about those Bobcats? They finally wrap him down. Let's get an instant replay on that one, Zach, if you don't mind, sir. Watch this. Roman Davis was the first one there. He held him up, and the cavalry came. That's Swint. That's Haggard. And they drop him at the Hoxie 41-yard line. And speaking of the 41-yard line, that's where Hoxie will take over. Good job by Shane on the scoreboard there. I love the in-game graphics you see on the scoreboard. Can we do that one more time?
Man, these bugs are.
You have a bug problem?
I do.
Have a bug problem? Well, if you showered this week, you wouldn't have had that. I'm kidding. Good run up the middle. Good hard run up the middle from Hoxie, number 15, Camden Brooks, the sophomore. You see the white helmets there. I love those white helmets for the Bobcats. That's new this year. You like the white helmets or the black helmets, baby?
I don't remember the black helmets.
That's okay. That's okay.
I like them with the white ones with the black jerseys, though.
Phyllis Young is watching. Matthew Dorton, Mike Roberts, and Katie Hampton. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us tonight. Handoff far side. He's at the boundary. Trying to stiff arm a guy's going to be rolled out of bounds, but he got a first down, did Hoxie. And I think that was Camden Brooks again. Came into the game with right at 72 yards rushing. Had a touchdown on the season already. And again, this Hoxie Mustang team, high-powered offense, coming into the game averaging 44 a game and 400 yards of total offense a game. That's unreal. Bob Smith says, why aren't they tossing to Eli? I like that idea, Bob. I'll relay that down the line here. Oh, Eli, big old target, too, 6'3", 245, the tight end for the Bobcats. That's who Bob's alluding to. Up the middle, he's got a seam. He's going to bounce it outside. Cuts back in, slice and dice his way on the far sideline. It's a foot race now. Finally going to be brought down, and I believe that was Dalton Reed out there on the tackle and Parker Davis. How about number 35, Dalton Reed, the senior, 5'10", 175, coming in with a couple of tackles, and we got a flag, folks, and the crowd over here is cheering. How about the Bobcat crowd? You're down by 35 at halftime to one of the best teams in 3A in the state, and they're still here loud and proud for these kids, and we love that. We absolutely love that.
You know what would look good with those black uniforms?
Tell me.
They had yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes?
Yeah,
Oh,
the team as a whole.
Man, you want to talk about sticking out now. That would definitely do it. You know, there's an old adage that you wear black cleats because on film, black cleats look slower than white cleats do. Penn State's old coach Joe Paterno used to do that. Always made his team wear black cleats because on film you look slower with black cleats.
And he got this information from where?
Well, I think 800-something wins probably got him that. He did a pretty good job. So
I guess so.
He knew what he was doing, that's for sure. But there was an old adage, too, that a lot of the home teams, and especially in colleges, and you'd see it in high schools, too, that if you played a team that was really fast that next week, you would let your grass grow. You wouldn't mow it that week. Try to slow the team down a little bit.
Oh, golly. Y'all are all about the cheating, aren't you?
I want to tell you, Hoxie is so high power, we probably could let the grass grow for 3 weeks, and I don't think it'll matter tonight. These boys can play some football. They've definitely earned that ranking and that 5-0 start. Speaking of earning it, how about the interior line of the Bobcats? Big-time play there by the defense. How about that? Watch the physicality here from that second level coming in. You get past the first wave, and boom, right there. I don't know who that was that flew in there. That was Red Eddington, like a cannonball. He came in like a wrecking ball. I mean, flying everywhere. Look at Dalton Reed. I love seeing old Dalton Reed out there, 3'5" and 2'5", and they're manning that linebacker, that second wave for the Bobcats right now. They're doing a great job. Love seeing it. Diane Taylor says, Andy, how many games have we won? Diane, we came to this game 1-4 on the year. Very tough schedule, though, early on. In the flats, a little pass on the out pattern. He caught it. I thought it hit the ground, but no, he actually caught that. Good pass, good catch by Ty Gramling, the junior for Hoxie. 6'5", 165. And if that kid ain't playing basketball, if I'm the basketball coach at Hoxie, I am doing everything I can to recruit that kid to the hardwood. Yeah, it's been a tough early season, Diane. But I want to tell you something. These next 4 games I think are going to be a lot of fun. I think you're going to see some really competitive football games. So we hope everybody comes out next Friday, just like they did this Friday. Support these kids if you can. Lord knows that they need it, and especially let's try to rally behind everything that's going on in the community right now. We should have a pre-snap penalty. We talked about Jaden Farmer, her family. They need all the support. I mean all the support right now that we can possibly give them. Again, couldn't understand what they were going through. I won't even pretend to, but we sure sympathize for them. I know Mark Wood's family, they're going through a lot right now. Obviously, we talked about little Jude, the White family. So we've got a lot of stuff going on in the community. And I love this community because when people go through a tough time, they rally behind each other, man. And if there's a good cause, they're going to be there. And that's what I love about the town, the city of Corning. And how about the defense here? Coming up big with a stop. Now, you see the clock on there, okay? You're going to have that with the 35-point lead. It's going to keep ticking. They may run out of bounds. It don't matter. Oh, block punt! Great job by the Bobcats, and that's Landon Berry. Who's going to pick it up? It's on the ground. Either way, great job if we can get a replay. Hey, the new jersey number, and he turns into Superman. We got it a little bit late there. And who was that trying to catch it in midair? Rodney Rayford. That ain't easy. He got turned around in a little spin cycle and somehow still got his hands on it. What a great job there. Are they saying that he had possession of it and then fumbled it?
He just batted it. I don't think he ever even caught it.
Are they saying he had possession and then lost the possession? Tasha Dodson says, who do we play next weekend for homecoming? That is Walnut Ridge, Cracknut Hill, if you will. We're going to try to Cracknut Hill against Walnut Ridge, the Bobcats. It'll be the Battle of the Bobcats Friday night. We're going to do a little retro night with CSR that week. We're going to show some old photos of some old players. We're going to go back to the old classic True Gold on our logos and for the scoreboard next week. And I think the student section has a theme as well. Do what? Corning, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he ever had possession of. He's got to have possession of that football and then lose it, and I don't think he ever had possession of it. Well, it was already tipped from the very beginning, so it essentially was a block punt from that point on. So, but either way, Rob Smith says Kylie Earls, Miley, Bob's tagging people for us here. We appreciate that. Mike Roberts, Kenny Davis, Myrna Stacy, Darren Rogers, Lucia Burkhart, Shirley Leaves, and Krista Balschlick are all on with us right now. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Courtney says Reed, number 35. Hi, he's playing good out there, playing like his head's on fire.
Are you related to Kylie Earls?
I don't know Kylie Earls. Man in motion, little
just say
window dressing, and we've got a pre-snap penalty. Little laundry. Offsides against Hoxie. How about that? Kenzie Blanchard says the Woo Crew theme next week is whiteout. Well, there we go. We've got a whiteout next week in the student section. So if you students are listening, Clayton Van Pool, right beside me. Whiteout next week, my friend. Whiteout. We appreciate Clayton, too. Clayton's a good kid, good ball player, and a darn good cameraman tonight. He might have found a full-time job, just didn't realize it. He may be stuck now. Quick pass, near side's caught, turning around, breaking a tackle, getting north and south in a hurry is Parker Davis. How many times have we mentioned Parker Davis tonight? Hey, good sportsmanship there, too. You hear the voice of the Bobcats. It's on the Corning first down. Number 45 in black has been on the attack tonight. Love it. How about the passing game from Corning? We haven't seen this a lot this year. In fact, they had been averaging, this is a true statistic, averaging 11 yards passing a game coming into tonight. If that tells you anything. And, hey, you know what? You're down by 35. Why not? Just try to air it out. Do something a little different. I like it. I hadn't even checked on the YouTube comments all night long, so I'm probably going to go do that now. Handoff up the middle. Red Eddington found a seam. Good tackle in open field by number 28. That's Ethan Delaney, the sophomore. Great job by him. Man, a ton of – I apologize, guys. I'm missing comments everywhere. Zane Ollis from Hoxie. He's on here. Mary Armstrong says, go Hoxie, go Bobcats. Caden Glenn, so proud of my boy, number 7. Well, he's played really, really good tonight, Caden. We have played 3 quarters of football here in God's country at Bobcat Stadium in beautiful Crown Free, Corning, Arkansas. It's Hoxie 35, Corning 0 as we enter the 4th quarter. And Marcus Carlton says score. Well, we got that scoreboard up there, my friend. Hope Marcus is doing good this week. Chloe Williams watching from Delaplane, Arkansas. Mustangs going for the win. Well, Chloe, they're playing awful good right now. I'd say there's a good shot of that. Still have 1 quarter to play, though. Mary Armstrong watching from Walnut Ridge, cheering for my grandson, number 21. Victoria Collins supporting Hoxie Mustangs from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Half-price cheeseburgers, and the fans are going crazy. It's pandemonium at Bobcat Stadium. Half-price cheeseburgers. Where's Dad at? Can Dad hear us? We need 3 of those, Dad. Tom Lowe says, go Bobcats. Maggie Callahan, Hoxie has turf, so we don't cut it. I don't know what that's all about. But
about when he was talking about letting the grass grow.
I know, but we're playing here, though. We're not playing at Hoxie. Either way. Appreciate the comment. Nice pump fake going over the top to Camden Hudson. Over the shoulder catch, just can't quite bring it in. No pot of gold into that rainbow. Nice touch pass, though, by Colbin Pettis. And that turf field is obviously nice in a lot of ways. I love an old natural grass field. It's football to me. To me, that's football. I understand the reasoning behind the turf fields. I know it's saves a lot of money each year on maintenance. It saves you from a lot of rainouts and the conditions we had last week against Manila. Those little rubber pellets, that's all great, but, boy, it sure does cost a lot of money too, though. And, man, in motion, little window dressing. They fake it to him. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Pettis is going to be wrapped up, spun around, and brought down for a gain of maybe 1. 4th down. Hoxie came in here with a 24-game regular season winning streak, and it looks like they're trying to push that to 25 tonight. I want to say thank you to Colton Ladyman back home, too. Colton Ladyman does a great job with our IT stuff from afar. Colton Ladyman is the owner-operator of Digital Reminiscence. He can convert old VHS as well as other media to DVD or USB. Check them out on Facebook. Colton is he's one of those founding members of CSR. He was there from the beginning. Digital Reminiscence. 4th down, and we've got a field goal attempt from Jesus Ambrosio. I love it. A 31-yard attempt. The snap, the hold. The distance is there. However, he hooked it to the left. We have not tried a 30-yard field goal in probably 40 years. I may be exaggerating on that. I know Mike Walls kicked a 30-something many years ago, and I don't remember what year that was, but I don't know, and that would be interesting to know, actually. That was a 31-yarder. He had the distance. He just hooked it left. He was trying to bend it like Beckham. He's a soccer player, you know. Leslie Foster, Paul Moore, Darren Rogers. Little snap, a bobble off the foot. It's on the ground. He picks it up, though, and there's a Bobcat right behind him. I think it's Rodney Rapert. Rodney Rapert was like a shark that smelled blood in the water. He pounced on this coming from that outer edge. That was dangerous right there for Hoxie. Very dangerous. I like that Coach Shelton and company tried the field goal, though. I really do. Sure, that's a long field goal for a high school kid, but of course, hindsight's 20/20. 4th and what was it, 3 or 4? I mean, you might have an opportunity to get that, but either way, 2nd down and long. We'll call it 12 for the Mustangs. 3 wide with an up back, hand off to the running back to the right hip, up the middle, breaking tackles, and he's going to be gang tackled there at about the 25-yard line. You think our little girl's asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Think so?
Yeah, Dalton already put her to bed.
Okay, so she went to bed. Well, good. Well, we got her down tonight. That's very good. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 here. See big Eli Mason there, number 89 in your picture. Appreciate Old Man River, Tim Merles tonight, Clayton Van Pool, Sage Gibson on cameras, Shayna Kasinger on the scoreboard, Zach Brown on the iPad. My wife here by my side, and Hannah Eddy over there. She's doing her thing. That's right, stats. 3rd and short, going to cut it up. He's got a seam, cutting it across field diagonally, back up, spin by a guy, and I can't tell who that was. 34, Grady Pennington. Good job. Good tackle on open field by Grady Pennington. And that was a very good run there as well by Hoxie, as you see the instant replay on your screen. 8 minutes and ticking here in this conference bout. Rob and Cindy Barnett still have some great offensive and defensive players of the game for the Bobcats. That's right, the radio station this year giving out 3, count them 3, players of the game each week. And we'll have that after our sponsor video after the game. Man in motion, they hand it off to him. Jet sweep, far side, cuts it up. Diagonal across the field, bounces past a guy, then bounces off of a guy. And it's going to be a 1st down, I do believe, for Hoxie. Grady Pennington there again. You see number 34 on your screen. Grady Pennington, good job by Pennington on the tackle. He's Mr. Right man at the right place at the right time. I'm pretty sure he has 3 or 4. He's got 3 fumble recoveries this year. Does number 34 in black. You know, they say you create your own luck with hustle. Well, that young man must hustle because I tell you what, he's always in the right place at the right time. 7:07 here. 1st down and 10 for Hoxie at the Corning 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper near side. He's going to try to bounce it outside, but Parker Davis says, Great job by the great white shadow, number 45 in black, Parker Davis. On a big stop. That's not easy, that open field tackling, but he made it look easy on Sage Treadwell there, the junior. And they're giving it up for the cheerleaders out here. Adam Besson said Brian Emmons kicked one in 95, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there we go. People are listening to us. We may have an idea of when the last time we had one that far. I know it's been a while. I graduated in 06 and can't remember back in my day seeing one. Connie and Sean Taylor, Nathan Crocker with us as well. Emma Hart. Krista Bochler says, go Grady. Handoff up the middle, shedding a tackler. Going to split 2 defenders, try to truck another one, and he does. How about the run there from number 15? Camden Brooks, the sophomore. And you see Isaiah Hollowell there on the tackle. Isaiah was asking me the other night, was his dad any good? His dad grew up with me, and old Carl Hollowell. And I said, yeah, he was. Carl was a tiny little thing, and he was the lead blocker. We ran a dead T formation, and he was probably 140 pounds soaking wet. 130 probably is the true, yeah. And he was the lead blocker going into that. I'm going to tell you something. You got to be fearless. And he was. He sure was. He's a goofball, but I sure love him. I hope he's listening tonight. Handoff over the right tackle. He bounces it out, gets the boundary, cuts it up, gets about 5, 6 maybe. And that clock is running. You see that clock on your scoreboard. That's new this year for us here at CSR. Essentially, we added a new job duty and got a new responsibility, so we had to hire a new person, and bam. Shayna's not a new person, but she's on it anyway. So, and it's not easy. She does a really good job with that, and I know my wife has ran it a time or two. Shayna's ran a time or two. I think last year in basketball somebody ran it. I can't remember, but was it you that ran it? Okay. Anyways, but they've done a great job with that. Wait, good job. Who's at 53 again? Landon Berry. Coming from the backside. Picking berries, Mr. Landon Berry. Look at that. He shed his tackler. It was probably a hold, to be honest with you. Shed his tackler and then drags the guy down one-handed. That's a man right there now. Lando. I'm going to call him Lando. LB on the tackle. He's a senior for the Bobcats. And I'm not sure. Obviously, next week is homecoming. We will host Walnut Ridge. Does anybody have a score update on Walnut Ridge, Manila? I would love, and I mean love, to know what the score of that game is. Tasha says, who do we play? That's Walnut Ridge. The Bobcats is who we play next week. Oh, they got some problems in the backfield. There's a slew of Bobcats. They're going to bring him down. That's number 1, Jason Liu. Skip to my Liu. Brought him down in the backfield for a big sack. Watch this. Liu will get the credit, but, man, you had all kinds of people jumping in there at the end. I think I seen Grady Pennington. Look at that little old Liu right there now. I love it. Scrappy. Looks like he was shot out of a cannon when he went back here, too. Tough kids over here for sure. I don't know what Jason Liu goes. This thing says 5'11", 140, but he don't look 140 to me. Kid's tough as a pine knot, though. 4th and long for Hoxie. They are going to go for it, up by 35 here. 3:18 to go. Shotgun formation. They're even looking to pass. It's going to be picked off by the Bobcats. Hello. Great play there by number 13, Titus Haggard, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Looks like 8.
No, it's Landon Lucas. I do apologize. The great 8 sniffed it out, shot the gap, and like a thief in the night, number 8 with a white helmet snatches the interception. First down 10 for the Bobcats. We have got 2:40 and counting, and we've got 3 timeouts, and we got about 67 yards to go. Make it 68. First and 10 for the Bobcats. We'll see if they start airing it out here. Maybe an air raid offense. So they're going to go 4 wide, it looks like. That's a good start if you're wanting to throw it deep here. Shotgun formation, running back to the right hip. That's Red Eddington. Scrolling to his near left here, throwing behind the intended receiver, Lucas. I think Lucas wanted that ball a little bit sooner. Maybe held on to it a little bit longer. You know, sometimes, though, it could be the grip. Maybe the grip, he just didn't quite have the grip, wasn't ready to throw it yet, and you never know. Lucas actually started the night as the quarterback, and now he's catching passes from the quarterback. Intriguing how that works sometimes. Manila 12, Harrisburg 12 at the half. Holy hay bells, that's a good game over there in Harrisburg. Tasha Dotson says, good job, Cats. These kids are still playing hard. They may be down big. Pass to the near flats. I'm going to tell you something. The defense calls a air throw there. Give that interior lineman of the Hoxie Mustangs credit. They caused all kinds of problems there for the Bobcats. And that'll make it 3rd down and 10. Watching from Indianapolis, Indiana, says Tom Lowe. We appreciate you tuning in. Grady Cook says go Stangs. So they're definitely going right now, Grady. Several people on YouTube. We might just stick on the YouTube chats. 3rd and 10 again here. 1:10 to go. Again, the Bobcats have 3 timeouts if they so choose to use those. Going to go 3 wide. No, I'm sorry, 4 wide. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Fake the jet sweep, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to be hit in the backfield, chops his feet, gains about a yard, though. Way to get north and south really quick. Hard to find a seam up there when you get those big old boys like that 57 and that 65 there. Good sportsmanship from both sides, you just seen. And this could be the last final offensive play for the Bobcats. You got 37 seconds on the game clock and 24 on the play clock. Titus Haggard coming in. They're going to go 4 wide again. A little pistol formation. Rhett Eddington in the backfield behind Pettis. 15 seconds on the game clock. And the snap. The handoff up the middle. Good job by Rhett. Hanging on the football. Shot to that first gap, but good form tackle there by the linebacker. Gains about 2, maybe 3. It's going to be a turnover on downs, and, folks, that is going to be the football game. Congratulations to the Hoxie Mustangs on their 25th regular season consecutive win in a row, and they go to 6-0 on the season, 3-0 overall in conference. Bobcats go to 1-5 overall and 0-3 in conference. Guys, we're going to take it to our ad video, but please stay with us because when we get back, we'll have our players of the game. We'll recap this game, and we'll look ahead to the big game next week on homecoming. Guys, stay with us. Hoxie, 35. Corning, 0. We'll be right back.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Legacy Equipment has led the way for over 85 years by providing John Deere equipment and solutions to help you succeed. Legacy leads with quality, tough John Deere mowers, compact utility tractors, hay tools, and gators. Legacy leads by providing individual ag solutions, connecting machines, people, technology, and insights that give you the advantage. We measure our success in generations. That's our legacy. Visit us at legacyequipment.com.
This is Mike Vincent, certified public accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats. A big thank you to Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions can help you with all of your farm retirement, estate, and equipment sales. Big Iron Auctions is one of the industry's fastest growing online auction companies that have nearly 9,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions.
Amber Watson here, representing Watson Oil Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Watson Oil Company has been helping fuel the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat athletics for many years. In addition to that, the Watson family is in year 3 of being proud sponsors and supporters of Corning Sports Report. Oil may be fluid, but one thing at Watson Oil is without a doubt solid, and that is our pride and backing of the black and gold. We hope you enjoy the live production and just know that we are always there when you need us. Watson Oil Company, 870-857-6366. Let's go, Cats.
Red Taylor Ford, family owned and operated since 1977. Come by or call salesman David, Jim, Scott, or Brent for all your vehicle needs. We'll call our top-notch service department for oil changes and more. Red Taylor Ford, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Francis Fish Company is proud to be a part of the Corning Bobcat family. We want to wish all of the Bobcats the best of luck this year. May God bless each student athlete with a safe and successful season. Go Bobcats.
Debbie Hill Massage on 2nd Street, Corning now features laser light therapy. Come see Debbie today. She's a proud sponsor of CSR Corning Sports Report. Parkview Restaurant, Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Open Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning till 8 at night, Sundays 7 to 1:30. Drive-thru is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call ahead to order 870-857-6884. Come see Amy and Danny at Parkview Restaurant, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Flying right to the sponsor video and landing on Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas. Cindy and Matt Woolard are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report and Corning Bobcat Athletics. Woolard Flying Service.
Digital Reminiscence by Colton Ladyman. Convert VHS and other media to DVD and USB. Only $10 a tape, very affordable. Colton Ladyman, the owner-operator of Digital Reminiscence, is a founding member of Corning Sports Report. Get a hold of him on Facebook at Digital Reminiscence or at Colton's personal page. Digital Reminiscence, go Cats.
Goodman Drug is a proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report. Come see Kathy and the ladies at Goodman Drug for all your pharmaceutical needs. Civil Engineering Associates in Corning, Arkansas are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Harold's Barbecue in Corning, home of the Crazy Pitmaster. Linden invites everyone to come out to Harold's Barbecue, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest ag retailer in the United States, is a proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report. Come see James for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs.
Heritage Ag, your Kubota and Bad Boy dealers out of Hoxie, Arkansas, are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Corning Sports Report, I'd like to give a special shout out to Woolard Farms on their sponsorship in this year's Corning Bobcat Athletics streaming season. Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, and Josie are not only proud sponsors of the city of Corning, but of Corning Sports Report and the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go Cats, Woolard Farms. First Choice Healthcare, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Get a hold of First Choice Healthcare at 870-857-3399 or go find them at 1300 Creason Road right here in Corning. Convenient online pay as well as online records, pediatric care, amongst many other things. First Choice Healthcare, Corning's Healthcare Clinic.
K-Ron Farms, Keith and Rhonda Turner are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Thank you to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Hey, for all your grain bin needs and irrigational needs, get a hold of Jerry, Rhonda, or Michael at 870-857-3086. We sincerely appreciate the Solaces and all they do for our town and CSR. Go Cats. Back to back CSR sponsors Zach Brown Farms. We want to say thank you to Zach Brown and all the fine workers there at Zach Brown Farms for their sponsorship. Zach Brown was a great athlete back in his day, and he's a great supporter of Corning Bobcat Athletics and us here at CSR. Zach Brown Farms, on the road to success. This family is all Bobcat all the time. CSR wants to give a big thank you to Jeremy, Amanda, Jaden, and Kylie Wiedemann for their 3 years of sponsorship here with us at CSR. The Wiedemans want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Go Cats.
CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect.
Here are some familiar faces on your CSR sponsorship video. Jerry and Linda Turner from J-Lynn Farms. Hey, J-Lynn Farms has been supporting the city of Corning and Bobcat Athletics for many, many years. We sincerely appreciate J-Lynn Farms. Go Cats. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise. an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and we have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give us a call today to protect your agri business. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise. Widowman Farms, 561 County Road 131 in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Larry and Mary Widowman would like to wish the Bobcats something but the best of luck on the upcoming season. And we want everybody to know they've been serving the Corning community since 1978. That's Widowman Farms. Couldn't meet two nicer people than Larry and Mary, and we sure do appreciate their sponsorship. Widowman Farms, go Cats. 3 years of Corning Sports Report and 3 years of Carter Cox Seeds sponsorship. We sincerely appreciate Michael Smith and all the fine folks there in that little old Noble, Arkansas, coming up big time and supporting us here at CSR. Carter Cox Seeds, go Cats. Hey, let's give a shout out to everyone at Bauschlicker Brothers Farms for their continued sponsorship of all of us here at CSR, your Corning Bobcat live streaming company. Big supporters of the city of Corning and of Corning Bobcat Athletics, and we sincerely appreciate their continued support. Thank you, Bauschlicker Brothers Farms. Special shout out to one of the hardest working men I know, Mr. Brian Bass and his company B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. We sincerely appreciate Brian Bass and Lisa Bass on their continued sponsorship. 3 years in a row now with CSR. Get a hold of Brian Bass for all your well drilling needs. B&B Well Drilling. Give it up for Jim's Tire and Auto Services Incorporated at a beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Hey, alignments, new and used tires, all old brands, service job, brake job, tractor and truck flats, batteries, road service, mufflers, record service, and many more. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, Saturday from 7 to noon. We appreciate owner Jim Venena for jumping on board with us. Again, Jim's Tire and Auto, 870-857-6266. A big thank you to not only a new sponsor of ours this year, but a good friend of mine, Lisa Bass and the Oaks of NEA. The Oaks of NEA is a beautiful outdoor wedding and indoor wedding event venue that offers complimentary wedding / party planning and coordination services. To get a hold of them, 870-631-2279, right here in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Again, a big thank you to the Oaks of NEA. Next on our sponsorship list is Fritt Industries Incorporated. We sure do appreciate Fritt Industries jumping on board with us this year out of Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. And yes, that's Mark Hufford up there at the top right-hand corner. We sure appreciate everything he does for the kids, for the school, and for us at CSR. For all your micronutrient needs, get a hold of them at 870-886-2411. Fritt Industries Incorporated, go Cats. Thank you, Mike Townsend of Mike Townsend Farms LLC. Mike and the fine folks over there haul gravel, dirt, topsoil, and heavy equipment, amongst many other things. Get a hold of them at 870-926-2119. You call, they haul. Mike Townsend Farms LLC. Hey, the second year in a row, we want to thank Kerry Russell Qureshi and Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management on their sponsorship with CSR and the Black and Gold package. Lower taxes, greater wealth, lasting legacy. Get a hold of Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management, and we appreciate their sponsorship. Go Cats. Big thank you to Rachel Selmeyer of Image Realty of Northeast Arkansas. Hey, she's your local realtor with a local office that's #1 in sales in Clay County. Impressive stuff there. Also, Rachel's the top producer at Image Realty, and that company is #1 in sales in the Paragould area. Get a hold of Rachel Selmeyer. You can find her online on Facebook, Image Realty of Northeast Arkansas. Hey, how about Jim and Sandy Davis with JSD Cattle? Big thank you to them. Fine folks there. You won't find any bigger Bobcat fans than these two right here and we sure do appreciate their sponsorship. Jim and Sandy Davis, JSD Cattle, go Cats. CSR wants to say thank you to Serenity Ridge Pet Crematory out of Piggott, Arkansas. Hey, they help you remember the good times. During your time of loss, they will help you remember your pet and give you the peace of mind knowing your pet will be cared for with dignity and respect. Several different packages, like a basic package, Serenity package, and personalization packages. Get a hold of them at 1-888-286-3469, Serenity Ridge Pet Crematory. No matter what the sport is, year after year, the one thing that's common is Mr. Joe Jett sponsoring, supporting, and rallying behind our town and our athletics. A big thank you to Joe Jett, State Representative. This is a political ad paid for by Joe Jett. Thank you to Mr. Michael Barker and Barker's Heating and Air for their sponsorship with CSR for the second straight season. You can get a hold of Michael Barker's Heating and Air at 870-323-0556. Big thank you to Mr. Barker as well for allowing us to use the SkyCam week in and week out. Barker's Heating and Air. Got to give some really quick love here to the boot camp boys. Sure appreciate all these high school gentlemen who have became leaders and role models in their community. Big thank you to Mark Hufford with his tutelage and guidance of these young men. Boot camp boys, God works where he is welcomed. CSR is excited to announce our partnership, our continued partnership, I should say, with KBKG More Music, 93.5 FM. Hey, they are your hometown radio station. Turn that down to 93.5, just that simple, or go online to moremusic93.com. We'll be bringing you all the games live every Friday night for football and several select basketball and baseball and softball games as well. KBKG, More Music 93.5. Andy Earls here, and from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to all the sponsors. We sure do appreciate you. We can't do what we do on these live streams without you guys, and I can't say how amazed and blown away we are every year by the support.
And we're back here live at Bobcats Stadium here in the press box in beautiful Crown Free Corning, Arkansas. It's the Hoxie Mustangs 35, Corning Bobcats 0 tonight. Congratulations to the Hoxie Mustangs. We knew they come in with a very high-powered offense and a very stingy defense, and we've seen a lot of both tonight. So I love the fight in our Bobcats, though. They kept on for four full quarters. And we have the donation box here that my dad just brought in. We had people hitting that up tonight. We sure do appreciate it, and we got some money in there. I just want to throw that up on the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Donations to the Jaden Farmer Memorial, and that's there. That was the bucket we had tonight for that. We were selling our Corning Crunch Time cloths, and that money is going to the family. There's also a couple of other things I want to mention about that I didn't mention on air and I forgot, and I just had so much stuff up here in front of me. It's so easy to forget things, and it's just my fault for forgetting here. But as we do a little picture-in-picture action here, just me and Dad up here, last two left, so last two amigos here. But you see the parking lot out there on the south side of the end zone. But anyways, thank you to Dakota Wilkins. Or Dakota Wilson, sorry. Dakota Wilson said there's also a Jaden Memorial Foundation account set up at the First National Bank to make donations to. So, again, for Jaden Farmer, the high school, the young lady that we lost way too soon but is no longer with us, her Memorial Foundation account is set up at First National Bank. So, if you go up there, tell them you're looking to deposit into the Jaden Memorial Foundation. Also, something else that's going on. Kimberly Woods Hunt at Simply Floral has shirts being designed to support child bullying awareness, and a GoFundMe is going up on Dakota Wilson's page tonight. All the proceeds going to the family as well. Awesome stuff. I love when the community rallies behind everything that's going on, and when people are in need of help in tough times. So that's really, really neat to see. And I appreciate everybody. Oh, Jack Eddington's also got one here. Jackie Eddington says we will also have a 50-50 drawing, this says tomorrow, at the Bago tournament in Daddle. Hey, Bago tournament in Daddle, I believe that's also with proceeds and stuff as well going to this right here as well. So that's awesome. Thank you, Jackie Eddington, for letting us know that. And sorry if I missed that during the stream. You got so much stuff going on up here, it's hard to keep up with all of it. But so thank you guys. Thank you all for all that. And again to the family, man, I don't even know what to say. Up here in the headset, normally you think he knows everything, he has the right words for everything, and I don't have the right words for this one. And again, like I said earlier, I won't pretend to understand what you're going through, but I sure do sympathize for all y'all. And if there's anything, small, big, in between, that we can do at CSR to help in any way, please let us know. I'd imagine it's probably not an easy situation to be in to even ask for anything, but Lord knows we'd be there. I promise you we would. So, hey, listen, back to the game. Got to give out some players of the games, okay? We have got the radio station now doing some awesome stuff, giving out some stuff for players of the game each week. In fact, they give out 3. That's right, 3 players of the game. I'm going to find that message that me and Mr. Rob Barnett had back at the radio station. Here it is, right here. I keep it on my phone so I don't lose it. Again, this is KBKG, More Music 93.5 FM. This is their players of the game. There's 3 each week. I've got all these gift cards, by the way, the Sonic gift card, the Domino's, and everything. I got to get that to the coaches so they can get it to these players. So we're keeping up with all the names, so we'll make sure we get those to you very, very soon. All right, so the first one is the they're going to call it the MVP player of the game, and it's a Sonic gift card is what it is. MVP player of the game, Sonic gift card. We're going to give out one to Parker Davis. Parker Davis was all over the place tonight. Offense, defense, had some really big tackles in open field, had some great catches, and not just the catches, but the run after the catches. He was very physical and even did a lot of punting for us tonight. Unfortunately, we did a lot of punting tonight, but when he did, though, did pretty darn good. So Parker's got to get one of those, and he is. So he's going to get that. They call it the best doggone play of the game, and a player gets 2 movie tickets to the Cinema 8 Theater in Paragould, and that's sponsored by the NEA Vet Clinic. So thanks to the NEA Vet Clinic. Again, all this from the radio station here locally. That is going to go to Landon Lucas. He had a big interception down there. The kid's being asked to do all kinds of stuff, first of all. He's being asked to be a quarterback for the first time in years. We all know the history with the shoulder. I think maybe the arm. Can't remember. And he's been asked to just plug in to play quarterback tonight because of the lack of numbers and obviously the health issues we've had. And then he goes into running back, and then he's catching passes. Then he's out on defense intercepting passes. So I feel like Lyndon Lucas deserves it with that big interception. Definitely deserves that. So he's our doggone player of the game. Again, these are all from the radio station. And the final one, the Domino's player of the game. And we went back and forth on this one. Man, we went back and it was 3 or 4 people that we wanted to give this to, and our staff tonight. And we landed on Landon Berry. We're going to give that to Landon Berry. New number tonight. Kind of same results from that young man because he's a good ball player, and you've seen it tonight as well. Landon Berry did an awesome job out there. So that is our 3 players of the game. Again, Parker Davis, recapping here. Parker Davis, player of the game, Landon Lucas, and also Landon, 2 Landons there, Landon Berry. Again, that's all from KBKG, More Music 93.5 FM, the fine folks over there doing that this year. And again, that was Domino's out of Pocahontas was one of the sponsors for that. NEA Vet Clinic was another sponsor out of Paragould, and then a Corning Sonic. So y'all thank them as well. Guys, I'm going to try to get a score update for you here on the Harrisburg-Manila game. We were very interested in that. We've got Harrisburg here in just a couple of weeks, and we had Manila obviously last week. So try to see if I can get a score update really quick here before we get off here. I want to do my best anyways. We'll see how that works. And big thank you to all of our sponsors again. We sure appreciate everybody. That is 24-18 in favor of Manila with 2:10 to go in the third quarter. So that's a very good game. 24-18 in favor of Manila, 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Guys, for everybody tonight that pitched in a helping hand. We were shorthanded. about 2 hours before kickoff, I think we had me, Dad, Shayna, for sure, and that was it. Wife got here, my stepdaughter got here, her boyfriend got here, Clayton Van Poel got here. So thanks to Sage Gibson, Hannah Eddy, Heather Earls, Shanna Casinger, Zach Brown was here as well to help us out on the iPad. For my dad, Tim Earls, myself, Andy Earls, we want to say good night to everybody. God bless you. And as always, go Cats.